Sorry guys, the tape got cut off. We're still at the same. I just left the gas station. The idiot there. More buses. 10,000 buses around me. I leave the house. I go to the gas station for 2 minutes. I see like 6 buses already at 2 a.m. So you see even the DTC on it. Look, people crossing the street. Look at that piece of shit in the middle of the night. Look, even people. Look. There should be not a soul on the street now. Non-stop cars passing by, flying and making noise, and TTC buses and people. Look at the madness in my annoying world that was created for me by my own family to enslave me. How could they get away with this in Canada? They've been doing it for 22 years. Before I get to a store or a pharmacy or a hospital or a government establishment, they flip the people in there and they put their own people. How could they let them do that, man? How? Tell me. That's not only invasion of privacy, major harassment. How could this country let a really rich family do this and pay by way of paying tons of money? Look how fast he's going, look. So I can see cars and noises the whole fucking time I'm out there. I should have lung cancer by now. All these years, cars driving right around me everywhere I go, breathing those nasty fumes. But it's okay, I'm a fighter. I'm gonna fight back and take them out. You guys will see how. It's very difficult because my whole world is them against me. I'm all alone. I have nobody helping me, nobody on my side. And I barely have any money. And they have, look, another bus flying by. Buses and buses and buses in the middle of the night. Look, cars turning. So slow so I can see them. So they stay in my view for the longest amount of time possible. Insane. At 2 a.m. I'm gonna show you now in the lobby in my building, even if I stay there, how many people are gonna pass by just to see me, to make sure that they have an eye on me everywhere I go. Amazing. How could they let them do this to me, man? How? Look at the car where it's parked waiting to look at me. Look. Because there's not a lot of cars driving around. You see the lights over there? The lights. Look at it. How could they let them get away with this, man? What a lawless country. Amazing. I just find out, open my eyes, wake up to life, and then figure out for 23 years I've been surrounded with this madness everywhere I went. Look, always getting closer. The guy with the lights so he can keep an eye on me. Look how many cars are around me. Watch this car turn into one of those buildings I'm turning in. Middle of the night. 2 a.m. Look how he's gonna turn in here. Look. He stopped, then he kept going. To see me where I'm going. You see that? Look what they're doing to me. He's gonna turn into my building, I think. Yup. So he can come see me go in from the lobby. Did he turn in, the piece of shit? Maybe they're scared because there's not a lot of people around. I could beat the fuck out of them. The only way they feel safe fucking around with me is when there's tons of people around them to watch in case I beat them up. Look, yeah, he did. Look at the asshole. Look at him. Look at the piece of shit. Look. Watch the motherfucking slime bag. Coming to watch me go into my house. Watch. These people don't even live in this building. Now they're gonna make as much noise as possible. That's how it goes. Stay in my way, in my view. Make noise with high heels. Talk about invading my privacy and harassing me. Keep watching, guys. Keep watching. Look, he's still in there. He's still here waiting. Look, cars pulling in. Even people now. Look, look, look. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. non-stop. Spying and harassing. In my beautiful world with nice people in it. Decent people. That won't do anything for a buck. And this guy's still waiting here, look. Non-stop. I can't even sit in front of my building at 2 a.m. for 5 minutes without seeing this junk. Cars were parked in front of me and people going in. Another car just came out of my building. You see that over there? Look. Non-stop, guys. Non-stop. Non-stop. Non-stop, guys. All day, all night. Around me, bothering me and harassing me. Non-stop. Now they're gonna start making noise. the prison that I live in. Look at the cars revving their engines in the middle of the night, so they can make maximum noise, because there's not that many, two of them passing by at 2 a.m. But regardless, consistently, non-stop, one after the other, barely at 5-10 second intervals between them. Look, in an area, guys, where you should see no cars on the road now, not even one, all night. Keep looking at the madness. That is my life. Can't even relax. I guarantee you're gonna see someone coming soon. Listen to the noise now. Cars backing up, or trucks. Toot, toot, do you hear that? Look, oh, person walking on the street there. Amazing to watch me. Look, a car coming into this building, look. Non-stop, guys, all night. Like I said earlier in my other videos, what was used against me over the course of 22 years, it's not just a slaverish, torturous weapon, because they don't touch you physically, it affects you internally. It creates depression, all that noise and all those people in your face the whole time, the whole day, the whole night. They're stressors, and they eventually turn into a depression. It's a science to depress someone. If you're a male, you get women, nice-looking women ignoring you, people mistreating you at stores, they flip, they put their own people there, and people around you just making constant noise and movement with their arms and heads. You end up getting depressed if that's done to you. It's some sort of a science to depress someone. My own family did it to me. My own mother that I still live with still does it to me. She talks to herself. She pretends she's schizophrenic and she's not. She's been doing this to me for the last 22 years, since '97. My uncles are the ones who did this to me since I was a kid. They've been watching me and paying people to beat me up in school and paying employers not to hire me. They've turned my life into a nightmare. I didn't know. I was gullible and stupid till I just woke up to life last year at 42 years old, for God's sakes. And I realized that my whole life, why it was a failure and tons of pain in it and loneliness, it was because of them. They had me like this, surrounded my whole life. I never met real people since '97. I've been meeting their own people when I go to stores. Look, 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 look. So not only do they spy this way, they also harass me. This is what I have to put up with, guys. 2 a.m., I can't even have some privacy. $2 a.m., no privacy. See that? 2 a.m. It's actually now exactly 2:05. April 9th or 10th, Wednesday, 2019. Anyways, I was telling you, you get depressed I didn't even know that I was being watched 24/7, but the constant seeing of people passing by you in a weird way, ignoring you with this negative energy all day long, everywhere you go, in cars and cars and busyness your whole life, and noise, you get depressed. They're depressants. And they apply other things too, like nothing will work out for you, you don't get complimented by people, you get ignored most of the time. What else? It's brutal. My whole family conspired against me. I've traveled to other countries to meet my other family members. They treated me the same. They knew I was in a prison, and they played their part to be prison guards and break me. My aunts, my cousins, mostly on my mother's side, but also on my father's side, they've done that. They got paid to do this to me, guys. My own family members that live in about 20 countries worldwide, internationally. This has been happening to me since 1997. It's 2019 now. 22 years I've been getting tortured and enslaved like this in this invisible prison with invisible bars. It's a virtual prison because it seems like I'm free. I can walk anywhere and go to any store, but I'm always surrounded with their people. And when I meet the people at the store or any establishment that I go to, it's also their own people, not to treat me good. Just surrounded by these evil people all my life, negative energy. I don't know how these countries let them do this. They must be breaking laws. There's no way that they are breaking no laws to do this. You know, how could they allow them to do this in Canada, for God's sakes? I lived in LA on Hollywood Boulevard for 8 months. They did the same thing to me over there. So they let them get away with this in LA too. Morocco, Turkey, Cyprus, Lebanon. They've done this to me everywhere, guys. Cuba, I lived there for 2 years. They've done this to me in a small town. It's called Las Tunas in the Orient and in Camagüey. My whole life, I've traveled to other countries to try to get away from this thing, and it followed me there. They paid locals there to do the same thing to me, what they do over here. All these countries allowed them to do that, and you guys should know that the cops have to be in on it. They have to know, so they pay them off too. All these countries that I've been to, all corrupt. Lebanon, my native country, I went back there in 2009, lived there for a couple years. I went there in 2007 and 2003. Went back there in 2015, same thing. They've done the same thing to me. People all around me, everywhere I go. Things never worked out for me, always depressed because of this, what my own family has done to me. Guys, I'm the guy who came up with the photo templates idea for the escort services worldwide on the internet in '97. Tons of money out of that business. They found out about it. My own family members did this to me. I got depressed, let the business go, and they did it all behind my back. They rule the internet. It's only one family that owns all these websites out there. Those worldwide escort directories and all those escort services in all those cities worldwide. They're worth over $1 billion. And that's what they've done to me ever since, so I won't find out about it. So they keep me tamed and broken. They put me in a virtual prison. It must have costed them at least $50–60 million to do this to me over the course of 23 years. Tons of money, guys, tons. It sounds ludicrous, I know. People that are watching my videos for the first time are gonna think I'm a nutcase. But guys, please watch our other videos so you see the proof of what I go through, what my life is. I can't believe they've gotten away with this. You hear that noise? Anything to make noise. Anything, guys. If I'm quiet, I'm at peace, there's no people around me, they'll make noise. Look, another car drives in here, look. 2 a.m., guys. Non-stop now, they're gonna be coming. Non-stop. Look, geese, for God's sakes, flying geese. You hear that? $2 a.m., guys. The harassment, the invasion of privacy, it's amazing. They get paid for it. It's so fake. Just to park things in front of me, just for someone to see me, to know where I am all the time. And they try to sugarcoat it for you. How are you, my friend? He goes, I've never seen this guy before in my life. Delivery guys, they start ordering things if they can't come down themselves. It's ludicrous how rude people are, how much of a piece of shit human beings they are. If they're making money, they don't give a fuck. One after the other, guys, one after the other, non-stop.